So between Florida, Auburn, and LSU, which program should be the most nervous about their hire?
Bailey, I'm
going to
say
Rennie and Dav and Connor.
I'm going to say none of the above, Bailey. I'm going with Ole Miss. It just felt like hiring Pete Golding into this role was kind of a rushed decision. Maybe they're trying to salvage a playoff run there. Pete Golding, I know he's a member of that Nick Saban coaching tree. Just kind of felt a little rushed for a big-name program to bring on a guy like that. What do you guys think?
I do agree, man, but I'm going to go with Florida. I think Florida put all their eggs in the Lane, basket, the Steve Spurrier, comparisons, and who they're stuck with is
Summerall.
Summerall.
Yep.
I mean, no offense to him, but does he know the demand for the SEC? And I just don't think if Brian Kelly wasn't ready, coming from Notre Dame and the expectation that you have at a school in the SEC, I just don't know if Stromer's ready for the challenge.
True.
Yeah, for me, I mean, you look at the Lane Kiffin situation, it's high pressure because they are not expecting 10 wins. They're expecting national championships, right? Yeah. But then we go back to Florida, right? He's had, Summerall's done some good things and building a lot of great programs. But can he win in the SEC? More importantly, can he recruit in the SEC as well, too? So I also am leaning towards Florida as well as the most
What
nervous.
I thought was kind of unique about this cycle, too, normally we see some big-time SEC coordinators getting promoted. These are all head coaches that were coaches at smaller schools. Not a dynamic we're used to seeing very often in the SEC, right?
Yeah.
I don't think any of these programs, I don't think majority of these, hires were their first choice. Like Josh Brooks said, last week, all these teams are firing their coaches, but who are you going to hire? So I just think a lot of these schools are being stuck with what's left because they made some decision based off, in my opinion, just being very, impulsive.
Yeah, and the key here is that a lot of these schools that are making these hires, they have to be extremely patient and realistic. We know the competition level in the SEC week in and week out. There's NIL, there's a transfer portal, a lot of, holes and gaps that the NCAA needs to fix. So at the end of the day, these schools have to be patient and wait for those results.
How about what Summerall said at his introductory press conference? He said, Nick Saban and I both agreed that I'm the best guy for this job.
I mean,
That's setting the bar pretty high, right?